Houston, our instruments are showing that we have a incoming message from deep space. Repeat, Houston, we have an incoming message from deep space. Houston, we'll begin playing message now. Houston, we're going to try and translate that up here. Hold for translation. Translation complete. We'll begin playing message now.
Hey, it's me, Melissa.
What do you do when the aliens invade? Take a shot of MK Ultra and watch Melissa Jade. Put on your tinfoil hat and tune right in. We got that crime spree, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, a complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake moon landing, what it all bends understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Aliens is on the sun or in Area 51. Time travels, unravels, haunted castles, cops are baffled, potential experimental thoughts that make you transcendental. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa. Crime sprees, flat earth theories, government conspiracies, complex Mandela effects, unidentified objects, a mind expanding, fake landing, what it all is understanding. It's me, Melissa. It's me, Melissa.
Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Hey, Mo. Hey, Meg, Dog Mom, Cerebellum, Jen. We have Queen Olive, Neat Noodle, Harlot, People Me, Cutie Pie, Jen Gilger. Hey, Deets. We have Rebellious Rose, Allie. Hey, Unsupervised Maniacs, Pointer Lover, Petunia, Kim, Cheryl, Marianne Morris. And yes, we'll be on later after Allie has a live. She's doing an interview with Deets, and I'm really excited about that. And I think it's at 6 Eastern. So we'll be on after that, like around 8:30. Hi, Murder Candy Podcast, Birdie, Just Emmy. It was good, Cutie Pie. But you guys, all right, this story it's really strange and it's interesting, and I'm surprised it doesn't have more coverage yet. But usually I pick a missing child for every live that we're doing, but the missing child is going to be Seraya. And so she's going to be the main focus, and it's getting weirder and weirder and weirder. So we're looking for essentially three people, okay? There is Seraya, who is a beautiful 2-year-old, and there is her biological father, and then there is Nadia, who is Soraya's dad's girlfriend, fiance, I'm not really sure, because I've heard her be described as both, but the circumstances are peculiar. It's strange. So we're gonna get into all of it. Oh, is it Cutie Pie? Hi, Tess. Hey, Musicity Mom. Hey, Meat Feets. So let me pull it up and start with an article, and then I'm gonna show you some that they were spotted in Mexico. Well, I saw that the car was, but you couldn't see who was in the car. Hi, who knew? Hi, honey. Hey, Shacto. So there was this TikToker who has kind of been posting every day all the way up to today with updates. So we'll go through the videos in chronological order so it'll make sense and we can kind of get like a timeline for anybody who doesn't know what's going on. But let me start with that was my fart. That was my mouth, by the way. This article. So it says WSU graduate. Okay, so they're from Moscow. Okay, Seraya and her dad are from Moscow, the same area where the Idaho 4 happened. Okay, So we have WSU graduate who vanished from Seattle airport, may be with man and his missing 2-year-old daughter. So Nadia Cole, who is 21, vanished from an airport. Okay. She was supposed to get on a plane to Italy with her mom. And she goes to the bathroom and then she's gone. And then we have 2-year-old Seraya and her dad, Aaron, coming back from a fishing trip. And he is supposed to drop Seraya off with Biomom, except he never does. And they believe that they're traveling together because they all go missing on the same day. So it says Nadia Cole, 21, who disappeared on May 29th, could be traveling with Aaron Aung, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce his last name, who is wanted. A warrant has gone out for Aaron for failing to return his daughter to the child's mother. His daughter is Seraya. So it says a recent Washington State University graduate who vanished from a Seattle airport more than a month ago may be traveling with a 21-year-old man who is wanted for failing to return his 2-year-old daughter to his child's mother. So we have Nadia Erika Cole, 21, on the left, and then we have Aaron to the right, and then we have 2-year-old Seraya. Look at her. Look at those pigtails. Look how beautiful she is, you guys. Hey, B Crumbs. And it says Nadia Erika Cole, 21, disappeared on May 29th after security camera footage showed her leaving the Seattle-Tacoma International Airport at 3:08 p.m., the Fife Police Department said on X. She was wearing a black North Face jacket, a sage green hoodie, black pants, and white sneakers at the time. Authorities said she may have been seen in the area of Fife, a suburb of Tacoma. Police in Pullman said they believe Cole may be with Aaron Aung, whose 2-year-old daughter, Seraya Aung Harmon, was reported missing. Aaron Breschers with the Pullman Police Department told NBC affiliate King TV of Seattle that Cole is in a relationship with Aung, and it's more than coincidence that she went missing at the same exact time. But again, let's pause for a second. Why would she go all the way to the airport to get on this plane to go to Italy with her mom just to vanish on the spot? You know what I mean? Like, if this was a planned thing, it's kind of bizarre for her to go all the way to the damn airport with her mom and just ditch her mom on the spot. But they say that her last facial expression caught on camera, which I'll show you guys, she seems to be distressed. Now it's up for debate. But if this was planned out, it makes you wonder why to go all the way there under these circumstances. Hello, Chloe Jade. So it says, Aung of Moscow, Idaho, and his daughter were last seen also on May 29th, the same day Nadia Cole vanished, according to authorities. Aung reportedly took Seraya to Montana. So he took his 2-year-old daughter to Montana on a fishing trip, and he was supposed to return Seraya to her mom in Pullman, Washington on Monday, but he never showed up for the scheduled custody exchange, according to authorities. Then on Wednesday, this past Wednesday, an arrest warrant was issued for Aaron for first-degree custodial interference after police said he violated a Leda County District Court parenting plan by not returning Seraya. Hey, Birdie. Oh, thank you, Birdie, for being a member for 7 months. It's me, Birdie, my favorite place to be. Love you, MJ. Thank you. And thank you, B Crumbs, for 13 months. Wow, heart. People may don't go. Thanks, guys. I so much, very much appreciate the support. Oh, B Crumbs. B Crumbs just gifted 5 memberships. That's very kind of you, B Crumbs. Congratulations to our recipients. Please thank B Crumbs if you were lucky enough to receive a membership. Deed says, I don't think it was planned. I think something went wrong with Aung's plan and something caused her to have to deviate. That is what I am thinking so far, is that she got a call. She got a call when she was at that airport and she dropped everything and went. But we're gonna keep going. Thank you, Pointer Lover, for being a member for 20 months. You guys are the absolute best. Really, I'm so blessed. Thank you so much. So it says Cole's family, so Nadia, again, 21. Her family said the circumstances surrounding her disappearance are entirely out of character for her. And they were citing a statement released by a private investigator that they hired. On the day Nadia vanished, the family said she left her belongings at the airport gate to use the restroom. And she was seen leaving the airport with a distressed expression. So she literally leaves her belongings at the damn airport gate. She goes to go to the bathroom to never be seen again. Peace and serenity. Her mom's Facebook has updated pictures of the toddler's large birthmark, if that helps. Thank you so much, Peace and Serenity. I will look for that. Thank you. And thank you, Meat Beats, for 2 years. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it's been 2 years. It's bizarre. And that's why I'm going to play you guys, it's like 6-part video, but they're like 2-minute videos. But the woman on TikTok, her daughter went to school with Nadia. So it'll be, I'm a visual person, so it helps to watch the videos, a nice little short recap, but kind of unfolding how it goes. And she said, her daughter said it's very out of character for Nadia. And it may not be what it necessarily appears surface level, but what we do know is there's a 2-year-old out there who is missing, okay? And yes, Nadia too, and Aaron missing, but my concern is for that 2-year-old. And so we need to get her face out there. Hi, Shauna. The family says we are utterly devastated by her disappearance and are fervently praying for her safe return. Her parents, Beta and Kirk Cole, said in a statement. Can you imagine her mom? She was at the airport with her daughter, about to go to Italy. Your daughter just goes to the restroom. You see her items by the gate, and that's it. You never see her again. Poof, gone, vanished. So Cole had recently graduated from Washington State University. Authorities said there is a $1,000 reward for information leading to her safe return. Pullman police said they were working with the Moscow Police Department in Idaho and the FBI in Seraya's disappearance. Okay, so first I'm going to pull up just like a short little video that gives you just the information, and then I want to pull up the 6-part unfolding from the TikToker whose daughter went to school with Nadia, and she posted an update all the way up to today, so it has the current information, but we're going to go in chronological order. So let me start with this one.
Missing or on the run. You guys, this case is absolutely insane. So the man on top there is 21-year-old Aaron Aung, and the woman is his fiance, 21-year-old Nadia Erika Cole, and the little girl is his 2-year-old with another woman. So on May 29th, Nadia was at the SeaTac airport about to board a plane to Europe with her mother when she left her personal belongings at the gate and decided to go to the restroom, in which she never returned. Aaron took his little girl to a fishing trip in Whitefish, Montana, and he was supposed to exchange the little girl with his ex, the mother, on June 2nd, but they never showed up. When he didn't show up with the little girl, his ex reported them as missing. Now, here's what's interesting. Nadia was seen leaving the airport that day around 3:00 p.m. Reports state that she had a distressed expression on her face. The last known sighting of her that day was outside the airport near the light rail platform north of the parking garage. She was wearing a sage green hoodie with a black North Face jacket over it and black yoga pants. Now, the City of Pullman Police Department posted this a couple hours ago, stating that there has now been a warrant issued for Aaron because he has interfered with the custody. It's believed that he, along with his fiance, are on the run with the little girl. The Pullman Police Department is working with the Moscow, Idaho Police Department and the FBI. So if anybody sees the three of them, please contact the police immediately.
Okay. So that kind of gives you the little overview of where things were at. So yes, there has been developments so far, but that was what we knew at that time, is that, okay, all of a sudden we have a missing 2-year-old Seraya because her father fails to drop her off at the custodial exchange after coming back from a fishing trip. Coincidentally, on the same day, his fiancée, Nadia Cole, vanishes from an airport after supposed to be boarding an airplane to Europe with her mom. She goes to the bathroom. She leaves her items outside the gate. They were found. And then the next thing we know is we have still shot images of her leaving with a distressed look on her face. And I'll show you guys those. They are believed to be traveling together. What's the coincidence that they all vanish on the same day, right? Where are they? Why are they on the run? Was this planned? I don't think it was planned, at least with Nadia. That's what I think. I think there was a call, something that made Nadia go to that bathroom. And then from there, she dropped everything and left. But the likelihood, and the airport is very documented, the likelihood that there isn't more footage that caught her being picked up or something. How did she get with Aaron and Seraya? Where are they now? So let me pull up this TikToker who's done 6 parts all the way up until today. Nadia is 21. She's 21. Seraya is 2. So she did an update all the way till today. So we're just gonna kind of go in order with how it all unfolded. Okay. And this TikToker's name is Shenanigans. She's really pretty. So let's start with part 1.
This is urgent. There are people missing. I need your help. This is the missing flyer for Nadia Cole, her fiance, and her fiance's daughter, which is not her daughter. They've all been missing since May 29th. The daughter and her dad are missing from a camping trip. They are from Moscow, Idaho, the same place where the Idaho 4 are from. Nadia is from where I'm from. In fact, my girls went to school with her. She went to college at the same college my daughter attended. And this is very unlike her, y'all. Very unusual behavior. Apparently, Nadia.
So I'm just going to pause there. So her daughter, which I cannot believe she has a daughter, a college age, totally putting that to the side. But she looks college age. Okay. With that being said, I thought it was interesting, that her daughter went to school, and it's nice to know that, all right, give us some insight. And along with the family, which we can expect to hear that from the family, that this is totally unlike, you think, Meg, this is totally unlike Nadia, but it's nice to know that even from friends or people not directly related to Nadia, that yes, this was not like her. Right, Harlot? She looks like she's college age, but she's saying that this is not in Nadia's, and yeah, just like let me scroll up. Whiskey Boots says Nadia just graduated with honors from college. Okay, she's a very smart young woman with a lot ahead of her.
Nadia was on her way to Italy with her mom and was at the SeaTac airport getting ready to board an international flight to Italy when she went to go to use the bathroom. They discovered her backpack and AirPods, but they didn't discover her. This is one of the last known photos of her on the light rail. And here's another one that they...
Okay. So this is one of the last known photos of her on the light rail, along with the next one. But I just want to pause here, okay? Because you guys know I love the last photos. I don't want to say I love because it's not maybe the best word, but I like and I enjoy looking at the last photos captured because I always think, I don't know, like there's something very haunting about them. And I try to look at it and understand what's happening in this moment, like what is happening, what can we look for, can we observe anything on her face. It doesn't show much, but it's interesting. At this point, what happened that took a shift?
of her on the light rail. And here...
And this is the one that they snatched at the airport. So this is the last known outfit that she was wearing. Okay. So we see the black North Face, the sage green hoodie with the black pants right here. These are the moments where everything changes. This is her at the airport leaving. What happened? I highly doubt this was planned. Why would she go all the way to the airport, about to go to Europe with her mom, just to leave her belongings and just vanish? There's something going on here.
Here's another one that discover her. This is one of the last known photos of her on the light rail. And here's another one that they snatched at the airport. You'll see it's that same jacket that she has on. It is now believed that the three of them are potentially together and traveling. So I'm just going to ask you to please keep an eye out for Nadia, her fiance Aaron, and his little girl Seraya. I think that's how you say it. They could be anywhere, literally anywhere. But this is a very weird situation. It's a very unique situation. It's a very unusual situation, and especially for Nadia. I don't have any basis of the other two, but for Nadia, this is very unlike character for her. If you see anything or know anything, the Pullman Police Department number is there. And here's a little bit more information about Nadia.
So it says missing Nadia Cole, last seen SeaTac Airport on May 29th around 3:30 p.m. Description 5'9". She's tall. Wow. 120 pounds, blonde. If you've seen this woman in the Seattle area, Pullman, Washington, Idaho area, or anyone else, please contact 360-406-0670.
All right, that's the information that I have so far.
Okay, so that was part one. All right.
I will keep one of the last known photos.
Now, I don't know if I can see anything in her hands. I don't know. To me, it just looks like she has the North Face over her arm. I don't see anything in her left hand. I can't see in her right hand. It's way too blurry. So that's part one. Okay. Part two.
Do we have another Roberta Laundrie on our hands with this case? Starting to be concerned we might. For those of you in the dark about who Roberta Laundrie is, she was Brian Laundrie's mother, the man that unalived Gabby Petito, the most beautiful young girl that was on a cross-country road trip with him. The reason why I'm comparing this story is because I just received communication from a family member of this little girl. Okay, let me read it to you. We were made aware of Nadia's disappearance days before we knew Aaron and Seraya were missing because police contacted Samara, the little girl's mother, to see if she had heard from Aaron. When they had contacted Aaron's parents before, they were simply told that Aaron had broken his phone and he wasn't reachable. They did not mention at that time that he was out of town or missing. Samara and Aaron, they don't normally interact with each other except for when they exchange. They do custody exchange. So they assumed that they would talk when Aaron arrived at the drop-off location. But instead of Aaron arriving at the drop-off location, his parents did. According to this family member, they walked up, handed Samara a note and the police a note, smiled, and got back in their vehicle to leave. When the police asked to speak with them, they simply said no, that all of the information they had was in the note. Here's the note.
Okay. What?
So it was at this point the missing person alert was issued for the little girl and
what in the fudge? Hold up.
her father. The note also states
Where'd the note go?
when person alert was issued for the little girl and her father. The note also states that they reported him, that all of the information they had was in the note. Here's the note.
Okay. The note says, Samara copy. Aaron went on a fishing/camping trip with friends in Montana. He and Seraya were expected back on Sunday afternoon. As of Monday early evening, they were not back. The police in Montana have been notified, as well as Moscow and Pullman. They may be delayed due to weather, equipment and supplies issues, or become sprained an ankle, etc. What? Okay, this is weird. This is so the parents, Aaron's parents, handed her a note, and this is what triggered what? What? I'm sorry. This is weird. It said, the last sentence says, they may be delayed due to weather, equipment/supplies issues, or someone sprained an ankle, etc. What is happening? Yeah, Deets, this is, or the fact that they would even meet and just hand a note. So apparently Aaron's, when it was the drop off and exchange, it was supposed to be Aaron dropping Seraya off to Biomom, Soraya's mom. But instead, Aaron's parents handed her a note. I'll rewind and let her say it again.
Roberta Laundrie on our hands with this case. Starting to be concerned we might. For the dark about who Roberta Laundrie is, she was Brian Laundrie's mother. The man that unalived Gabby Petito, the most beautiful young girl that was on a cross-country road trip with him. The reason why I'm comparing this story is because I just received communication from a family member of this little girl. Okay, let me read it to you. We were made aware of Nadia's disappearance days before we knew Aaron and Seraya were missing because police contacted Samara, the little girl's mother, to see if she had heard from Aaron. When they had contacted Aaron's parents before, they were simply told that Aaron had broken his phone and he wasn't reachable. They did not mention at that time that he was out of town or missing. Samara and Aaron, they don't normally interact with each other except for when they exchange. They do custody exchange. So they assumed that they would talk when Aaron arrived at the drop-off location. But instead of Aaron arriving at the drop-off location, his parents did. According to this family member, they walked up, handed Samara a note.
Okay. Wait, I'm even confused a bit right here. So she talks to a family member. I wish this has closed captions, man. She talks to a family member. The family member said the police contacted.
Note that was on a cross-country road trip with him. The reason why I'm comparing this story is because I just received communication from.
So she received communication from a family member of Seraya,
a family member of this little girl. Okay, let me read it to you. We were made aware of
Nadia's disappearance. Days before we knew Aaron and Seraya were missing. And I'm sorry, I have to reread this like this for my own absorption because she goes through it too fast. So we were made aware days before we knew Aaron and Seraya were missing.
We knew Aaron and Seraya were missing because
police contacted Samara, which is Seraya's bio mom.
He's contacted Samara, the little girl's mother, to see if she had heard from Aaron.
To see it. So police, all right, so they knew Nadia was oh my God. Bio mom knew Nadia was missing before she even knew her own daughter. And bio dad was missing. Because police contacted her asking if she had spoken to any of them.
When they had contacted Aaron's parents before, they were simply told that Aaron had broken his phone.
So when police contacted Aaron's parents, and this is before he didn't show up to the drop-off exchange, guys. Aaron's parents said, oh, well, Aaron's phone is broken. Bio mom didn't think much of it, and she just was like, okay, well, I'll just see him at the exchange. They didn't have much communication outside of just the exchange. But then he didn't show up. Oh my God.
And he wasn't reachable. They did not mention at that time that he was out of town or missing.
So Aaron's parents didn't even mention that they were out of, like, him and Seraya were out of town on a trip, nothing. But, so they had a head start. I'm sorry, and I'm not meaning to jump the gun here, but they had a head start. Okay. And I know it's confusing, Quibala. So what she just said so far is bio mom knew that Nadia, bio dad's girlfriend, was missing before she even knew her own daughter and bio dad were missing, because she was contacted by the police asking, have you heard at all from Aaron? Which she hadn't. This is before they were supposed to meet up for the exchange. So at this point, nothing was amiss. When the police contacted Aaron's parents saying, have you spoken to Aaron? Because again, Nadia is missing. So you're going to go for the fiance. Hey, has anyone heard from the fiance? Aaron's parents said, oh, Aaron's phone is broken, so we can't get in touch with him. But they also didn't mention he's away on a trip at all. And it wasn't until Biomom goes to show up to do the exchange to go pick up Seraya that she is handed a note from Aaron's parents. Okay? Oh, yeah, my goodness.
Samara and Aaron, they don't normally interact with each other except for when they exchange. They do custody exchange. So they assumed that they would talk when Aaron arrived at the drop-off location. But instead of Aaron arriving at the drop-off location, his parents did.
So Aaron never arrived to meet Biomom to drop Seraya off. But Aaron's parents did. And when Aaron's parents arrived, Aaron's parents handed Biomom a note. And that's what the note says. And I'll read it again. This is bizarre.
According to this family member, they walked up, handed Samara a note and the police a note, smiled, and got back in their vehicle to leave.
So the bio parents walked up, handed Biomom a note and the police a note, smiled, got back in their vehicles, and left.
When the police asked to speak with them, they simply said no.
When the police asked to speak, can we speak to you? No.
That all of the information they had was in the note.
Oh, no, you can't speak with us. All of the information we have is within this note.
Here's the note.
So once again, the note that was handed to Biomom and the police. And look, even at the top, it says Samara copy. And I'm sure the other one said police copy. It says, Aaron went on a fishing/camping trip with friends in Montana. He and Seraya were expected back on Sunday afternoon. As of Monday early evening, they were not back. The police in Montana have been notified, as well as Moscow and Pullman. They may be delayed due to weather, equipment, supplies, issues, or someone sprained an ankle, etc. Dude. Yes. Yes. But in that meantime, unsupervised maniacs, police not only contacted Biomom, they contacted Aaron's parents, you know, Nadia's fiance's parents, which is Seraya's dad. His parents. And they're like, oh, his phone is broken. We can't get in touch with him. Did not even mention at that point he was on a trip. He took Seraya away. They were on a camping trip. And they waited all the way until drop-off, where Aaron was supposed to bring Seraya to Biomom, Samara, and his parents show up with a note. And this is when they get notified that they were even away, and now that they didn't show up. This is insane. It seems so, and I don't want to jump the gun, you know, like, but it seems they were buying time. That's what it seems. No, poor Linda. Biomom and her family have nothing to do with this as far as I'm understanding. Biomom dropped Seraya off with Bio Dad for his visitation, for her daughter never to be dropped back off when she was supposed to be. This is okay. And we have multiple other parts, guys. And for the parents to show up and look at just, I don't know, the top of it, Samara copy, that's Biomom, guys. what did they write on the other one? Police copy? This is bizarre.
So it was at this point the missing person alert was issued for the little girl and her father.
So it was then, because already Nadia is missing. So now at this point, Biodad and Seraya missing person alert goes out.
The note also states that they reported him missing to police, but they hadn't.
But they hadn't. So the note said, and I just read it, they had already notified police, but they hadn't at this point.
For those of you that followed the Gabby Petito case and are following this missing case of Nadia Cole, Aaron Aung, and his daughter Seraya, you can now understand why I'm comparing his mom to Roberta Laundrie. All right, so that's the latest update. I'm going to continue.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. And again, the most recent one is for today. And yes, I'm aware with the car, that's the most recent one today. I'm just kind of going in order. So we have all of the information starting from day one to kind of current. Okay. So we're going to part 3 here.
Nadia, Seraya, and Aaron are all still missing. We need your help. I don't have any brand new case updates, but what I do have is what Seraya was wearing when she was last seen. This is the shirt that she was wearing when she was dropped off. And here are the pants. So this isn't the shirt, but the pants that she was wearing. One more look at the shirt. Now, at this time, we don't have any kind of a vehicle description because both of their vehicles are accounted for. And so just keep a lookout. Here's their photos one more time. We got
So at this point, both of their vehicles were accounted for. Okay. But this is very good to know what Seraya was last seen in, her outfit. Okay. So that shirt.
Aaron.
So this checkered shirt, it looks like a white with black and red stripes. And then the black leggings with a little bit of like, I don't know if they're white polka dots or glitter dots.
So this isn't the shirt, but the pants that she was wearing. One more look at the
Yes,
shirt.
Harlot.
Now, at this time, we don't have any kind of a vehicle description because both of their vehicles are accounted for. And so just keep a lookout. Here's their photos one more time. We got Nadia, Aaron, Seraya. Okay. Everyone keep a lookout, share, like, repost, favorite, comment, spread the word, tag your favorite crime creators, all the good things. Thanks, Slayers.
And this says, missing persons alert. This is my family. Please help me find them. My brother, baby niece, and future sister-in-law are missing. Please help me find them. My brother, Aaron Aung, and baby niece, Seraya Aung, were supposed to come back from a camping trip and I apologize if I'm not pronouncing this right, but in the Kalispell, Whitefish, Montana area last Sunday night, June 2nd, but they never arrived back to our family's home in Moscow, Idaho. On top of that, his fiance, Nadia Erika Cole, has been missing for several days now, since May 29th, 2024. She was with her mother at the SeaTac airport about to board a plane to Europe as a graduation present. She was heading to the bathroom and then never returned to her mother to board the plane. I've been so worried and stressed about my family. I've been having severe migraines because I don't know what happened to them. Please, if you have seen them or have any information to help me, DM me. I'm absolutely broken and stressed. My whole family is devastated right now. Arella Devora, which I will say, if you have any information, please contact authorities first. I guess the sister of Aaron, but that's what I'm saying. If you have any information, please contact authorities first and foremost, and I will put all of the contact information in the description of this live. So let's move on to the next part. Hey, Marcus. So this is where the car is going to come into play, guys.
Okay, we have breaking news.
Oh, no. What happened?
Okay, we have breaking news in the disappearance.
Hold on. Oops, sorry, guys. My thing just glitched. This always happens. 1 second. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, we have breaking news in the disappearance of Nadia Cole, Seraya Aung, and Aaron Aung. Pullman Police Department are now believing that they are likely traveling to Mexico in a black 2014 Cadillac XTS with Idaho license 1L5147U. And I did fact check this with many other news organizations. This is a 2014 black Cadillac XTS. So if you're along the I-5 corridor, Arizona, New Mexico, please keep a lookout. Thanks, Slayers.
So.
Okay, we have breaking news.
Oh my God, I do not like the way TikTok. Okay. Well, I can't click on that. So just in, Pullman PD believe missing trio, 21-year-old Aaron Daniel Aung, 21-year-old Nadia Cole, and Aung's 2-year-old daughter Seraya could be in Mexico. Please write that they likely traveled to Mexico in a black 2014 Cadillac XTS with Idaho license 1L5147U. Where is this car? Where did it come from? What is happening here? Okay. So we got 2 more parts.
Okay, today is Saturday, June 8th. Here's the updates in the disappearance of Nadia Cole, Seraya Aung, and her father, Aaron Aung. The update is that they do have surveillance footage now of a 2014 black Cadillac XTS with the same license plate heading into Mexico. It's my understanding they don't have the occupant's description yet, but that car with that same license plate registered to Aaron Aung's father was seen.
Boom! Registered to Aaron Aung's father. Excuse me? What's going on here? What's going on here? I'm not liking this at all. I'm sorry. No. Jim John Doe, no. I don't like it.
No. God, no, sir. I mean, John, no.
Oh. His father. Okay.
Parents of Nadia Cole, Seraya Aung, and her father, Aaron Aung. The update is that they do have surveillance footage now of a 2014 black Cadillac XTS with the same license plate heading into Mexico. It's my understanding they don't have the occupant's description yet, but that car with that same license plate registered to Aaron Aung's father was seen going into Mexico. There's been alerts set all over Mexico to be on the lookout for these three. And so right now it's believed that they're in Mexico. Thank you all for sharing, keeping this story alive. Let's keep it going. And hopefully we will find them and bring them home soon.
So what like, what is, I'm just confused. Like, what's going on here? Is it like circumstances that there was like, I don't even want to speculate like that. It's just, this is crazy. That's what I'm saying, Harlot. Like, is clearly it, well, I don't want to jump. I'm trying not to jump. It appears as if the parents may have had a hand in aiding Aaron and Seraya leaving. But I don't know enough of the history to even be able to make an educated guess on why that would be the case. Thank you, Lisa. I just have so many questions. I have so many questions. Jesus. Okay. Hold on.
It is June 6th, and here are the updates in the missing person case of Natalie Cole, Aaron Aung, and his daughter, Seraya. So before the update, here's just a really quick recap. Nadia Cole, missing from SeaTac Airport, was heading on a graduation present to Italy with her mother, went to the bathroom, left her belongings, never came back. The Aaron Aung and his daughter Seraya were apparently in Montana on a camping trip, were due to return May 29th, did not make it back. And here's where the update comes in. There has now been an arrest warrant issued for Aaron for child custodial interference. Another update that we found is that both of their vehicles have been located and are accounted for. So we don't know.
Oh, this is a little bit earlier
that they could be traveling in. This is obviously a really strange situation. There's, quite frankly, 100 different scenarios that could have taken place here. We just hope for the very best for these three human beings and their families. Please keep a lookout, especially if you're in the Washington, Idaho, or Oregon area, but they could really be anywhere. And maybe have even gone up to Canada. So keep a lookout. Let's keep awareness going, share, repost, like, favorite.
So that was a little bit older. Now we know that they're going into Mexico. So just please keep that in mind. But wow, this is strange, guys. This is strange. Oh, that's a good question, Shakto. I don't know. So here we have Seraya to the left, Nadia in the middle, and Aaron to the right. What? But again, if this was planned, Nadia was going to Europe with her mom as a graduation present. She was at the damn airport. I do not believe she would have dropped all of her belongings and just walked out if it was planned. I don't know, Harlan. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look into this more. So here is Nadia's missing poster. Jeez. Her last moments, which I've showed you guys. There's the other one at the airport. And then here's Seraya. Oh, look at this baby. I'm glad to show a couple of different photos of her to try to get her face out there and familiarize. Hey, Tony. Yeah, maybe it wasn't planned by her, Alex. Absolutely. I'm not sure, honey, what part of the airport. Yeah, neat noodle. Cutie, man. Look at her. Look at those pigtails. I can't imagine how terrified Bio Mom must be. Seriously. She must be terrified. I know, Allie, sorry. Look at her. Oh. But what would have, I don't know, you guys. So, I mean, there's not a crap ton of information that we know yet. You know what? I should have checked if there's a Facebook group opened yet. I'm sure that there will be. But that note alone, guys, it's strange. It's strange. I didn't know that. I didn't know that before. And now that we know that they're traveling in Aaron's dad's vehicle, yeah, it's strange. But we're going to continue to cover this case with any developments, and I'll keep you guys posted. I'm going to try to dig more to try to figure out if there's anything out there, like with the bio mom talking, and see what information we could pull. But I have lots of questions, Deets. Lots of questions. But I'll keep you guys posted with whatever developments that we find. But I don't want to jump to conclusions. I'm trying to like hold myself back. So I'm gonna reserve my judgments, you know, but I think that creator kind of like really nailed it with it has a lot of Roberta Laundrie aspects to it. And if you followed that case and how it unfolded, you'll know what I mean. But I'm trying not to jump. So, but prayers for Seraya's safe return, Nadia's safe return, and even Aaron's, because we don't know what the circumstances are yet. And I pray for Seraya's family too, because like I said, bio mom, I don't even want to imagine what she's going through right now and the amount of stress and anxiety she must have. Right. No, it's absolutely connected, but I'll feel better once they can identify who's in the car, because they can identify the car, but they can't identify the occupants as of now. So I'm waiting for some more developments, and I'll keep you guys posted. But today I think it's at 6 Eastern over on Allie's channel, she is going to be interviewing Deets on the Street. So please make sure you set your notifications for that and be over there. I'll share it out on my community tab also. And then I will be live later after that to continue with our gruesing interview. But thank you all so much for being here. Like, you have no idea how much it means to me. I very much appreciate every single one of you who showed up. Prayers for Seraya's safe return and everyone's safe return. And I will keep you guys posted because I'm really, really interested, and I'll build kind of like a timeline because that was very confusing. And yeah, so I'll talk to you all soon, and I'll see you guys over on Allie's.